Well, good day, shoppers. Well, we're getting into the last section of the Princess Auto catalog here that was sent to me a wee while ago. So this is going to be Driveline today we're going to do. And I think this is, we'll just do this whole section. We'll look through her. Well, some of it's, some of it back here is like their indexy thing. So Driveline looks like hydraulic stuff, fittings and adapters. They have I don't know if they're going to list them all in here, but they have so many fittings for hydraulic stuff down there. It's like, oh my goodness. They must have a pile of money. There's in each store there just for hydraulic fittings. But they do have all kinds of different sure lift hydraulic cylinders too, all kinds of them. Different lengths and different thicknesses. I'm not going to really dig into these too much, but everybody, I think, pretty much knows what a hydraulic cylinder is. I bought a, one, two, probably somewhere around this size. I don't know if that's the exact one. Two of them. One went on the thumb for my backhoe, and that's actually on the Princess Auto project showcase part of their website. It's near the front of that, start of that page if you go back. One of them went on there, and the other one went on my little mini dump trailer that we built. It's on my channel there as well too. So, and then I bought another one, and I don't have this trailer anymore, but I put it a big 4-inch, I think it was, by 24-inch, whatever, I think something like that, on one of my dump trailers, and it made a world of difference. So all kinds of hydraulic stuff. Like I said, we're not going to look over this too much, but I like looking on the specs. So 6-inch bore, big feller, 10-inch, it's like for a hydraulic press. It'll put out 101,736 psi at 3,600 pump pressure rating. That's amazing. I like looking at all their specs, you know, what they'll, they don't really show it on all of them here, but yeah. And then they've got all the accessories, of course, mounting stuff and the pins. You could, you know, sometimes you'll break a pin off. Well, you got to get a new one of these and weld her back on, right? And then hydraulic power units, 12 volts, and then they'll get into probably engine operated, yeah, right there. So that's neat. Like I say, I'm not going to spend too much on hydraulic stuff here because there's just so much. But if you wanted to pause and look, you sure can. There's hydraulic motors and pumps. Kickoff valves for like a log splitter. Nice. And control valves for like if you're like their backhoe kind of thing. They have that little, well, it's on the flyer here, this guy. One of them guys has probably got one of those valves, something like that on it, I might imagine. Rebuilding parts for them. Well, that's not bad. All kinds of more valves and directional control valves and stuff. Check valves and hydraulic ball needle valves. Wow, oh yeah, here, so you could turn off the flow. Wow, that's kind of neat. Didn't actually know those existed. Hoses, holy hoses. It's actually neat watching them do the hoses there. They actually have, they cut their hose, and then they fire this gun thing through it, which cleans the hose out, and it comes out the other end somehow, and it's like a pop gun kind of thing, but it shoots like a little foam pellet through it. It's kind of neat. Clamps and stuff. I had to actually get some of these for my water line the other day. That's what I went over to the Princess Auto for the other day. They let us in finally. Here's all the fittings. Like, oh my goodness, there's so many different types of fittings. I mean, like, hydraulic fittings. There'll be like many pages of these, so I'm just not going to spend a whole pile of time looking at the fittings, but if you want to stop and pause, you can. Like, look at all the different things. Holy cow, different shapes, and oh my goodness. O-ring Boss ones there. Just insane. Quick fitting things, quick snap fittings. Hydraulic oils, even. Bunch of hydraulic oils. And then you can build your own pump thing here with the tanks and stuff. And filters and canister filters. Pressure gauges, of course, you need those. Make sure your pressures aren't going to explode. Everything. There's stuff for snow plows even. One way they push them, but they don't pull, we'll say. But when the other one, you usually have two on it. One pushes, and then you know they kind of do like a this, right? The other one closes the other one, sort of thing. Yes, and air stuff, pneumatic air cylinders, all kinds of them too. I actually made a pop can crusher out of one of these. I should get that thing out. That thing was awesome. It would squash it right down as long as you had good pressure behind it. Squash it right flat. Actually used an old pressure washer cart and mounted it all on that. Worked good. Pneumatic hose fittings. Now I might need to get some of this stuff for whenever I do my air compressor, because I noticed, I don't know if I see it on here. Probably in the air compressor. Oh, right into pressure washers. But yeah, I got to get maybe some of this hose or something. But anyways, big pressure washers, heated pressure washers for heating the water up and getting grimy stuff off. They're very nice. Whole bunch of pressure washer parts and accessories, guns and wands and tips, fittings, and of course pumps. It's good to have pumps too. And then all the grease stuff, soaps and detergents. Well, that's good. Generators. Ooh. Very nice. Loader valves, no, chemical injector, oh yes. Little jackhammers, I guess that's Driveline stuff. Sort of different. Jackhammers would be electric tools and one of the tools I would think. Same with these things, but I guess, okay. Driveline. We got sweepers. We got power fist engines. And jumping jack, ooh. $1,800. Honda motors, twins and stuff. Very nice. Got parts, your filters and switches and gas tank caps and oil caps, sparky plugs, pull rope and cords and ends and things, and fuel line even, fuel filters even, nice primers, clutches. There's all your Driveline stuff. This is more what I'm looking for. Driveline stuff. Go-kart stuff and chains, and I bought chains here before, and I bought go-kart discs and all this stuff. Never bought one of these torque converters. They were always really expensive, but I never did get one of them. And there's all your sprockets, your weld-on hubs and stuff. Got quite a few of them through the years. I wish I had a Princess Auto closer. I'd be there probably every day. Drive plates and bearings and stuff, and axles, keyed shafts. Nice, and little, these for the go-karts too. Tie rod ends for it and stuff. There's a gear reducer, worm drive. Universal joint couplers. Turntable bearings. Turntable bearings. I actually did get one of these, and I built a nice big round disc. It's probably 14, maybe 16 inches round, and made one out of that. Works great. Good for painting stuff, you know, and spin it and paint this side and spin it and paint that side. What do we got here? Anti-vibration mount pads and V-belts. Oh boy, there's going to be tons of V-belts. We're not going to look at them too close. And then pulleys. Kinds of pulleys and stuff. These are the weld-on hubs there. So you put like one of those sprockets on it and then weld it on kind of thing, right? For whatever size you need it to go to. Oh, and electric motors. Very nice. All kinds of them too. The store is just packed with stuff like that when you walk in usually. It's right in the front there, usually. Front right is all where that stuff is, all the Driveline stuff. Usually, some of the stores are a bit different. But switches and control valves and stuff there. Control switches. Oh, that's it for Driveline. We're in the surplus. We'll have a quick look at the surplus here too, but like I say, the surplus always changes really rapidly, so 12 volt DC reverse polarity reversing switches. Nice. Alright, surplus. Well, we got surplus TV mount stuff, cabling and stuff. If you want to just pause here, whatever, and you can have a look at stuff. And there we go, we're into the index now. well, this is good. That's if you're looking for stuff up. I don't think there'll be anything else back here. Ooh, Jeep parts. Lights and stuff. But anyways, there we go. We have looked through the entire Princess Auto catalog, and I'd like to thank the folks at Princess Auto for giving me that opportunity to do that. And I really appreciate it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the videos of that. And super awesome. So special thanks to Ryan from Princess Auto there. He was the one I was talking to initially through emails and stuff, and then we had a conversation, and I just can't remember the other people's names we talked to. I do apologize, but it was Ryan was my hitman, we'll say, which I was talking to the most of. So anyways, there we go. Thanks Princess Auto for sending me out the books and stuff, and that's super awesome, and thanks for the opportunity for letting me look through your catalog. It's super cool. So thanks again, you guys, for watching, and hopefully you enjoyed the look through the catalog here. And of course we'll keep going with their sale flyer. Every 2 weeks we get that in the mail, so I'll keep going with that. But anyways, thanks again for watching. Catch you all later, and happy shopping. You can get back in stores now, just wear a mask.